I knew you'd be here early. You always were an overachiever.
You here to demand your rematch? Because I have no problem beating you again tonight.
There's not going to be a rematch.
You're giving up that easily?
No, there's not going to be a rematch because you're going to announce your retirement tonight.
What?
That's news to me.
It's why I wanted to find you first thing, so you could start writing your big farewell speech. But that kind of emotional garbage should actually come easily to you. I mean, if you get stuck, you could just borrow something from your earlier writing. You've probably asked yourself a million times.
Oh.
Why didn't they want to be my parents?
This is
The
a
truth we
huge
did,
revelation
but
right
we had
now.
to make the hardest decision of our lives because we didn't feel we could give you the life you deserved. Garbage, garbage, garbage. Love always.
How does Brooklyn know
your
that she
mom
wrote that,
and
though?
Dad. That's right. I found out you wrote that little piece of fiction kicking off 20 years
How
of
did she find that
lies
out,
to your
though?
best friend. His real parents are dead, and you've been stringing him along this entire time, making him think they're alive just so you'd have one friend in your depressing life.
Damn.
You never told him the truth, even when he continued to pathetically leave 2 empty seats for them that would never be filled.
Wow.
Why? Why are you doing this?
The why doesn't really matter. Right now, you should be more concerned with the what, as in what could happen next. I could expose you and all your lies, destroying your life, your reputation, and most of all, your friendship with Trey. Or you can retire immediately, and I'll make your secret my secret. But one way or another, it's happening tonight.
Damn.
I know walking away from everything you've worked for will be the hardest thing you've ever done, but you have to keep our secret. Please.
She's hallucinating again. Red kick in a red chair. Can you believe it? How symbolic.
And that's how I won the WWE Divas Championship, crossing off one of the most elusive things on the list. But the Divas Championship wasn't just a title. That's my mom and dad. It was more than that. It was...
Sorry, I think something amazing just happened. Earlier today, I received a note saying I would finally get to meet my birth parents at the Hall of Fame ceremony tonight, and I think they just arrived.
I don't know what's happening
I apologize
either.
if I'm a little distracted.
Who are those
It's just,
people?
I've been waiting for this
This is
moment my
bad.
entire life. We're almost done here, so I'll catch up with you real soon, okay? Sorry again.
Look at Red. She's like
Where were you?
shocked.
There's really not much left to say, other than to cover how we ended up here tonight. When I defeated my lifelong nemesis to capture this championship, the same championship I dreamed of winning as a young girl, it was an amazing feeling. But after that wore off, I was consumed by a range of different emotions, ones that I hadn't felt in a very long time. Satisfaction, relief, peace of mind. The fire that drove me throughout my career to come out here and fight on a nightly basis was suddenly gone. I went from thinking, what's next, to what's left. And I realized that after crossing off the most elusive item on the list, the answer was not much. Because I accomplished everything I set out to do and way more. So I had to be honest with myself. If I kept going, everything after would feel like a letdown. And that's not how I want to live my life or remember my career. So with all that being said, I'm here tonight to
Damn.
relinquish the Divas Championship.
The hesitation,
and
though.
announce my retirement from WWE, effective immediately.
Is this actually happening?
Unfortunately, I think it is.
Now, I know this is probably shocking, and some of you might be disappointed or upset, but this isn't necessarily a bad thing. I've lived this part of my life to the fullest, and Now it's time for me to go explore other challenges. And who knows? Maybe I'll try acting again. You all saw how my only other audition went. Can't go worse than that, right? Finally, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me for all these years. Please continue to back the next women who take my place, who I am certain will be stronger, more athletic, and hopefully a little less temperamental than I was. So, yeah, that's it.
Damn.
Thanks, everyone.
I guess we know what that loading screen is now. Makes sense.
I'm not really sure what to say. I'm stunned.
I think we all are. No one was expecting this.
Thank you, Red. Yes, thank you. And we wish you all the best.
Brooklyn wins, ladies and gentlemen. You guys got an up, up, down, down shirt, huh? Big sad.
What was that? You can't retire. You've got years left on your career.
I'm sorry, but I need you to try to understand.
Maybe I could wrap my head around it if I had a little more warning. I mean, when you texted me, make sure you watch my promo tonight, I was expecting you had some clever line about Brooklyn, not that you were gonna walk away from WWE.
This wasn't something I was planning for a long time. It happened quickly.
Okay, fine, but if you're done, then I'm done. We're a package deal, remember?
No,
Oh, damn.
what? Don't do this.
I need you to try to understand.
What about the title shot you just earned in the Royal Rumble? I'm getting revenge on Samoa Joe for everything he's done.
None of that matters if you're not along for the ride, too.
You need to think about this some more. You're making an impulsive decision.
I've made up my mind. I'm done.
Damn.
I never expected my plan to work this well and cause your idiot friend to retire too. It's like getting rid of 2 turds with 1 stone.
This isn't over.
But it is over, and that's the best part of all of this. Anyway, just wanted to wish you a happy early retirement. Maybe you can take up bingo or going to dinner at 3 p.m. or yelling at kids in your neighborhood. If you kick that ball in my yard one more time, I'm going to put you on my list. Hilarious.
Oh my
See you,
god.
never again.
Is Red about to like pull out a gun from her bag or something?
We're going live with your show intro in 5 minutes.
Thanks. Just let me run through it once to make sure I've got it. Who will be named as your top 10? Prepare yourself for drama as our contestants get their hands dirty, glad-handing with the CEO of a manure company to see who can get the upper hand for their fall fertilizer campaign. It's all hands on deck. Coming up next on America's Next Top Hand Model. Do you think there's too many hand puns?
It's perfect. It's not heavy-handed at all.
I see what you did there.
Oh my god, back with this nonsense.
Hey, sorry I missed your other call. I'm at my new hosting gig. Look, if this is about getting Baron Corbin a spot on the show, I'm still relatively new here, so I don't think I have that kind of pull yet. Oh, okay, good, because honestly, I don't think Baron's hands are anything to write home about. Wait, what'd you say? Really? That's amazing. Did you tell Red yet? Yeah, she's been hard to reach lately. Okay, I'll try her. This is truly an honor. Thank you so much.
Is that the call for getting in the Hall of Fame? I think the story's starting to tie together a lot more.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I'm gonna be famous. I'm gonna be famous.
Oh my god, back with this dances.
Yes!
That's my ring and my championship. I hate you, Brooklyn.
She drunk or something?
What?
Hey, it's been a while. How's it going?
I'm great. I'm on vacation at the beach, which is why no one's been able to reach me. Trying to disconnect, you know?
Oh, that's good to hear. I only have a minute, so I'll make this quick. I just got some amazing news. We're going into the WWE Hall of Fame together.
Really? Wow, I'm shocked. I mean, I thought it would happen someday, but definitely not this fast.
They didn't say this, but I'm assuming they want to capitalize on my crossover appeal as host of ANTHM.
Oh my god.
Sure,
Enough
that's
with this
I
hand
know
joke.
we
It's
didn't
so
expect
bad.
our careers to end the way they did, but it's nice to know we accomplished enough to go into the Hall of Fame. And more importantly, we're going in together, just like it's always been.
Yeah, it is nice.
Hey, I gotta run. Don't relax too much. You know what they say about idle hands. Ooh, I gotta work that into tonight's show.
Congrats.
You too. Ooh, I wish I could see Brooklyn's reaction.
I'm sure she won't be happy.
Trey doesn't seem too upset about being done with his career as much as Red is.
Move! Don't look at me! Don't look at me! Get out of my way! Are you kidding me? Those two pieces of human trash are going into the Hall of Fame? This has to be a joke! They were only in the WWE for a cup of coffee. You know what? An actual cup of coffee deserves to be inducted before they do.
Otunga's cup of coffee going in the Hall of Fame.
We're all entitled to our opinions, but there are certain realities you can't dispute. While Red and Trey may have had shorter careers than the typical Hall of Famer, the impact they made during that time was tremendous. So it doesn't matter if you or anyone else disagrees.
Dude, his beard
they're
looks so
going
weird.
to get the recognition they deserve.
We'll see about that.
Man, feels like we've been up here for like 15 hours. Hoping everyone's still with us. But I
That's
think
true.
that pretty much sums everything up, right?
Yeah, I think we covered it all.
And there's only one thing left to do. List, please. It's time to cross off one final list item together. Get inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame.
All right.
Shoot, I think I forgot a pen.
Seriously?
I've got one you can use.
I'm sure someone else in this arena has a spare pen, so you can go sit down.
Take it easy. I just wanted to come up here in front of the world to say congratulations.
Where'd she get a
And finally
microphone
put our
from?
differences behind us. I would never do anything to take away from your special night that you so rightfully deserve. Trey, even your birth parents are here, which is amazing. Stand up, please. But before you finish up, there's just one thing I want to mention that you left out of your speech. You see, Red wasn't
Oh,
100%
no.
honest about what led to her retirement and later her best friends. In fact, it turns out she has a little secret, which is the real reason she walked away from WWE.
Oh,
You
here
have
we
to do
go.
something. She's gonna ruin everything.
Get that
I'm
gun I was
sorry,
talking about.
But I'm done hiding this for us.
Oh, that's actually the right choice.
Over.
What really happened was I found out the truth behind this secret, and she didn't want me to tell anyone. So she chose to retire instead. But I couldn't sit back and let her get away without everyone knowing the real Red. So let's start with this. That lovely older couple in the audience, they're not Trey's parents. I know, because they're fakes I hired to be here. That letter you got that said they were coming tonight, also a fake. But if you want to see your real parents, I can make that happen. Here they are. Yeah.
Oh my god!
They were already long gone by the time we were in high school.
Oh
Which
my
makes you wonder,
goodness!
Trey, how could they have written you a letter? Maybe
Oh
someone
my
else
God.
wrote it to try to manipulate you into doing whatever they wanted. And maybe that person was so miserable and lonely, they had to resort to something morbid like that to ensure they always had a friend at their side. But who would do such a terrible thing? Certainly not your so-called best friend, right?
Is this true?
Damn. Damn. 20 years. What?
We're not finished here.
Oh my god. Hall of Fame's getting out of control. Oh, finally the robot arm comes into play.
Any closer, I will crush his neck. And the same goes for anyone else.
This is like real.
Try to stop us. I will end him.
Someone calling the police or what? Oh my god. Brooklyn and Red fighting now. Oh, here we go. So, oh, while staying away from Samoa Joe. So just for the record, I did kind of figure they were going to fight at the Hall of Fame, because when the game came out, I saw someone post like a picture on Twitter of like a Hall of Fame arena, them doing a match in it, so I kind of put 2 and 2 together. Are Trey's dead parents still up on the the screen? Oh my, dude, Brooklyn takes being a heel to the next level. Which is kind of interesting, because like they present this story as if it's real and like not a script. So like, which is, I guess is the best route to take to make you more immersed in the story. But yeah, like I thought Boss Man dragging Big Show's dad's coffin was bad, but she literally put a picture of his parents' grave, and Trey didn't even know about that. That's hilarious, dude. Just like 20 years worth of lies. Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh, into the Tron. What? The stare down. What just... That was so awkward. Oh, what? So I'm kind of confused why Rhea Ripley is interfering. I know we had like a run-in with her earlier in our career, but like she never like did like personal stuff to us like Brooklyn, so kind of the realism element took a little bit of a credibility hit in my opinion. Part of me wants to run over to Joe to see what he does. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Oh no, damn it! Ah, okay, never mind. If there's another fight, I'll do it. Oh my god, Becky now? This is actually pretty cool. But the problem is, as you can see continue down there, there's a loading screen between each one of these interactions. I wish it was just like, you know, like slobber knocker, like next one in, next one in. That would have been so cool, but I gotta wait in between each match. Alright, so I'm gonna run over to Trey and see what happens.
Trey?
He's dead. He's dead. Trey died. He got crushed by a robot arm. And by the way, look, it says completed objective in the top left, even though I clearly failed. But I just wanted to see what happened. Oh, no loading screen. Great, I get to get back in it. That was cool. Thank God. And another thing I didn't mention before, I didn't really like how Becky was portrayed in this story mode. Honestly, like her, I get like this is far in the future, so I guess she turned heel during that point, but I don't know, like it's kind of lame seeing Becky in a faction. Like she was always better as a single star, which is why I didn't kind of like when they did like the whole they brought her relationship with Seth Rollins as like a major focal point. Like to me, she's like this like a warrior basically, like on her own. Like, you know, she calls herself the man. Like that's the whole point. Like she does everything on her own and just a badass, you know. Like that's the whole point. German on the stage. Alright, who's next? Oh my god! Jesus. Oh no, what's gonna happen? By the way, this is kind of ruining my whole statement about this being real because... Oh my god! Because nobody's, like, stopping this. So it comes across as a work, but, like... I don't know, like, the stuff Brooklyn does comes across as, like, a shoot. Because, like, I don't know. I guess it's, like, this is distant... Oh, no, the list! Oh, my God! That's 20 years worth of history right there. Oh, my goodness. Wow. I guess this is like near future WWE storytelling where they try to make it as realistic as possible. Kayfabe is alive and well. Oh, that was the end of the chapter. But I wanted to bring up another point here. But if this is near distant WWE storytelling, that doesn't make sense either because Brooklyn hated them in high school. or did they approach like Vince or something, or whoever is in charge at this point, and like they made this huge work out of all of this. I don't know. Either way, I'm digging it. It's pretty cool, and that was a pretty short chapter, I guess, because I wanted to change my colors, but I guess I'm guessing they're gonna get integrated back in the story. I'll give my thoughts again. So I really like that chapter. It was cool. The only thing is, you're probably gonna hear me say this at the end again. Like, the loading time kills it. Like, can you imagine if I was fighting at the Hall of Fame and, like, you know, knock someone out, next person comes in, next person in, like the slobber knock in the old games, they would just run up. But it's this huge loading, and it kind of deflates me a little bit and kind of brings my excitement back down. But then when I play again, it goes back up. It's fun. And again, Brooklyn is a brilliant heel. She literally put a picture of Trey's parents' graves on the Tron. That is hilarious, dude. Oh my goodness. And like the story tied together brilliantly. Like I guess we're now caught up to the present instead of reminiscing about the past in their speech about how they retired early. We found out why they retired early, because, like, again, like, an overall theme is like they're a package deal. They do this together. They always have each other's backs. Like, loyalty is a huge theme in the story. And then because Red was basically blackmailed into retiring by Brooklyn, who is a brilliant heel once again, Trey said, you know what, I'm done. And he was fine with it from his perspective because he had her back and he was always loyal. And he went on to do other things in, like, that hand model thing, which wasn't really funny in my opinion, but yeah, he wasn't too depressed about it because he knew, like, they were a package deal. And then Red was taking it super hard, and, like, she appeared, like, drunk on her bed. I at least think that was the idea, because, like, she loved wrestling, and, like, it hurt her so much that she had to retire, because she was more into, like, the wrestling aspect of it, while Trey was more into the entertainment aspect of it, which makes sense is why he went to that reality show, or whatever that show was supposed to be. But yeah, that was my thoughts. That was a brilliant chapter. Very short, but I guess at this point, I'll take it, you know? So I'll see you in the next one.